What's up, guys? Better late than never. I unfortunately was unable, my iPad was dead, and I was unable to make the video after tracks. So here I am, making it for you guys late night, but hopefully you guys can take a look at this before you take your quiz tomorrow at some point. So I'm going to start with number 6 from your worksheet. It says the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon equals 1,620. How many sides does a polygon have? So guys, whenever they give you an angle measure and it says how many sides, that should be a hint that you're going to set whatever they give you, whatever that measure is, equal to some formula. And it depends on which formula to use. It depends on what they tell you. This is the sum of the measures. So you want to use the sum formula because it's the sum of the measures. Okay, so we got to memorize our formulas, and we should remember that our sum formula is the sum equals n minus 2 times 180. Okay, so I don't know what n is, that's what I'm looking for, because I'm looking for the number of sides, but I know that the sum is 1,620, and I'm going to plug that in for s. So I'm basically just taking 1,620, setting it equal to the formula. 1620 equals n minus 2 times 180. All right? So we're going to divide both sides. You could distribute the 180. When it's not the formula with over n, I'm just going to divide right away by 180. And 1,620 divided by 180 is 9. So we get 9 equals n minus 2. And you can just act like the parentheses aren't there at this point. There's nothing to distribute. So add 2 to both sides. And we get 11 equals n. Which is our answer. There we go. All right. So there we have our sum formula. When they give me the angle measure, I find the number of sides. I wasn't really planning on doing number 7, but since it's right here, I can do it really fast. Okay, guys, so we know that the base of this, actually this problem's super easy because it gives you all the information. We know the base is 20. We know that the height is 5. Careful, guys. It's not the slant height. It's the altitude. So the height is 5. All I'm doing is plugging into my area equals base times height. So area equals 20 times 5, which is 100 meters squared. There we go. Oops, the meter squared didn't stick with it, but that's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to move on to the next one. Here we go. This is a longer one. This is the apothem perimeter problem. So this is finding the area of a regular octagon with a side length of 6. So here's an octagon. Remember, I like just to draw the bottom, draw the center, we draw our apothem, our radius. Okay, and let's see, it gives me an entire side length, which is this whole thing, of 6, which makes this piece right down here just half of that, which is 3. I need to find my apothem. I need to know which angle I'm going to use, and we are going to get started, guys. So again, my area is equal to 1/2 apothem times perimeter. Okay, we always start this with the same way. We want to find that central angle. So we're going to take 360 divided by the number of sides, which is 8. That's 45. But that's not just this top angle. I want to divide that by 2 to get my top angle, which is 22.5. That's my angle. All right, guys, so the next thing that's going to happen is that I need to find my apothem. I need to find my perimeter. Okay, so in order to find the apothem, I need to use right triangle trigonometry to find that side length right there, which we called x. Okay, so to find my apothem, I'm going to use my right triangle. So from this angle 22.5, guys, the opposite side is 3 and the adjacent side is x. Okay, so I'm going to set up, it's O and A. I'm going to set up a tangent problem because it's TOA. So I have tangent of 22.5 is equal to the opposite side 3 over my adjacent side x. So this does look a little bit different than the ones we've been doing because this is one where we have to solve by switching places. So I get x equals 3 over the tangent of 22.5, but that's okay, guys. That's my apothem right there. We're just going to leave that for right now. Oops, I got a text. Okay, so that's my apothem. Finding the perimeter for this problem's a little bit easier. Why? Because they give me the side length. Okay, so I know that my entire side length, right down here, is 6. Okay, so since that is 6, okay, I know that there are 8 sides, so we want to multiply that by 8. So my perimeter is 6 times 8, which is 48. Beautiful. So now I'm going to plug into my formula, apothem, 1/2 apothem times perimeter, which is 1/2. My apothem is 3 over, so divided by tan of 22.5. And my perimeter is 48. Plug that into your calculator, guys. 0.5 times parentheses, 3 divided by tan 22.5, and then parentheses, and then times 48. And I got 173.8. And feet square feet. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys tried a bunch of these problems tonight, and I'm really hoping that it's starting to get a little repetitive. Like it's the same thing every time, okay? So take a look at this. Hopefully this helped you guys figure something out. This one looks a little different because of that 3 divided by tan 22.5, but it really is no different. It's just dividing instead of multiplying. No big deal. Okay? So I hope you guys already studied, but I hope this provides a little bit of clarity. And good night, and I'm sorry this video is so late. Hopefully you all have a chance to check it out at some point before the quiz. Keep it up, you guys. Proud of you. Peace out.